Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhamad Ariksa with student ID 17.1A.11 and 2 from the Information Technology Department. Alright, here I would like to share a little opinion about smoking in campus environment. Before that, there have been a lot of debates lately about smoking, such as why smoke? Why don't you smoke? Smoking can calm the mind, and many others. Yes, indeed, there are a lot of news about the consequence of smoking, such as cigarette smoke polluting in the air, many people suffering from eye irritation because of ash, or spark from cigarette that can burn parts of the body, people getting sick due to smoking addiction, and so on. As for me personally, I'm not a smoker because say I don't like smoking. And I try to avoid cigarette smoke as much as possible because it bothers me. But it comes back to each individual. Maybe some people smoke to calm their minds and soul, or maybe for other reason. Honestly, I don't really care if people smoke or whatever you call it. As long as it doesn't involve my money or harm me, that is fine. Alright, let's get back to our main topic. In my opinion, people who smoke on campus should hold up for now, because some campuses have already implemented a smoke-free policy, which means smoking is prohibited on campus grounds. Besides creating a clean and healthy environment, this rule can also help make us healthier, because by not smoking or quitting smoking, our breathing can become healthier. I'm not a doctor, but many people suffer from respiratory problems due to smoking and cigarette smoke. Whatever it is, when you are already a smoker, you should be mindful of your surrounding when you want to smoke. Why don't I just tell smokers to quit? Because I have never experienced what it feels like to smoke. So I cannot force anyone to follow my words. I can. So, if you're a student and want to smoke, it better to do so outside of your learning environment. That doesn't mean I'm telling you to smoke. No, I'm not telling that. Okay, maybe that's all for my opinion about smoking on campus. For those of you who are learning not to smoke or trying to quit, I hope you can do it. I really hope you can do it. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video. See ya! Hello everyone, we meet again. In this video, I wanna explain about a simple present. Then before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhamad Ariksa with student ID 1724014 and 2. I'm from Information Technology Department. Okay. This is simple present. In simple present, I want to explain you about this explanation, function, characteristic, formula, and explain of sentence. Next, we have explanation. The simple present is used to state fact, habit, general truth, permanent situation, or even that occur repeatedly. Next, we have function. In function, we have two. The first one is general truth. This is meaning of general truth. General truth is fact that are true and accepted by society in general. And this is example of sentence. Fire is hot, earth is round, birds fly with their wings, the rice rises from the east. Next, we have habitual action. And this is meaning of habitual action. Habitual action is an action that someone usually does or has, and is often considered to be a typical or characteristic part of them. And this is example of sentence. He drinks tea at breakfast. She only eats fish. We catch the bus every morning. Next, we have characteristic. In characteristic, we have five. The first one is use verbs, and this is example from use verb: run, walk, drive, and play. Next, we have using adverbs of frequently. And this is example of using adverb of frequently. Once, twice, every day, every week, 3 times a week, usually, often, sometimes, never, rarely. And this is example of sentence. He always sleeps in the morning. I usually shop for groceries on Saturday morning. Okay, next, we have used to reference fact, habits, or even that occur repeatedly. This is same, like slide, maybe 3 or 4 or 4 or 5. I forget, I'm sorry. And this is for example now. Water freeze at 0 degrees. He drink tea at breakfast. We catch the bus every morning. Next, we have usually used with adverb of time. And usually used with adverb of time, we have 3 words. First, we have when. Now. This is example for when. Now. Often. Yesterday. Last week. Today. Later. Soon. Next month. Recently. And forever. This is example of sentence. She had 8 yesterday. I saw Jessica today. Next we have how often. And this is example for how often is hourly, weekly, briefly. And this is example of sentence. Trains call here hourly. I make weekly trip to the grocery store. We catch that briefly about the weather. And the last one we have how long. For a day, for a few hours, for 2 weeks, since the 1800. And this is example of sentence. He will be here for a few hours. We're going to Paris for 2 weeks. She has lived here since 2000. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. We have 4, right? Okay, 4. We have 4 for characteristic. I'm sorry, guys. And next, we move on to positive sentence. And this is for formula for positive sentence. Subject plus verb 1, S or ES plus object. You can use subject plus verb 1 plus object for I, you, they, we. And this is example of sentence. I don't milk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I drink milk. You play basketball. They watch television regularly. And we go to school by bus. Next, and the same positive sentence. You can use subject plus verb 1, S or ES plus object for she, he, it. And this is example of sentence. She enjoys playing the piano. He goes to school every morning. He mixes the sand and the water. Next, we have negative sentence. And this is for formula for negative sentence. S plus don't or doesn't plus verb 1 plus object. And you can use subject plus don't plus verb 1 plus object for I, you, they, we. And this is example of sentence. I don't eat meat. They don't go to school on Sundays. We don't borrow the books from library. Next, we have the same negative sentence. You can use subject plus doesn't plus verb 1 plus object for she, he, it. And this is example of sentence. She doesn't like coffee. He doesn't play soccer. It doesn't rain often in this desert. Next, we have interrogative sentence. And this is for formula for interrogative sentence. We have do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. You can use do plus subject plus verb 1 plus object for I, you, they, we. And this is example of sentence. Do I need to bring anything? Do you like pizza? Do they play badminton? Do we have homework? Okay, next we have interrogative sentence again. You can use does plus subject plus verb 1 plus object for she, he, it. And this is example of sentence. Does he speak English? Does he work here? Does it rain often?
Next, or okay, maybe you confuse how to use S or ES, and this part I want to explain about how to use S or ES. The first one, this is example of sentence ending in ES. We have SS, SH, CH, X, and O. And this is SS sentence example. Mrs. Anna, Miss. We use Miss to his mother. And now Mrs. Anna misses his mother. And we have SS sentence example. She washed the dish. And now she washes the dish. Next we have CH sentence example. He watched movie. Watch, CH. He watched movie. He watched movie. Next, he watches movie. And next, X sentence example. He fixed car. And now he fixes car. And O sentence example. She do her homework. Now she does her homework. Like that. Next, we have consonant. How to use S or ES? We have consonant, and this is formula for using how to use S or ES. Consonant, this is formula, consonant plus word Y for I plus ES. And this is example of sentence. Before, birds fly on the sky. He tried to know about it. And this is after, birds flies. This is fly and this is flies. We have birds flies on the sky and he tries to know about it. He tries know about it. Okay, this is the last one. We have vocal, and this is formula for vocal for how to use S. This is vocal plus Y plus S. He played football and now he plays football. Okay guys, maybe this is a little explanation about simple present. Thank you for watching this video and see ya.